There we go. Oh, you cut off a little bit at the top. Oh well, that's fine. Hello. Hi guys. Ah, just got here real quick. Sat down. Okay. Need a lot to set up around here. Okay. Hello. How we doing? Brony, found him. Dio Brando, legit. Brony, cookie, Brony. Alright. Sorry. Okay. We'll see if Star comes in a little bit later. Or not. That's fine. Star Study is the moderator, so he'll be our usual policing guy. So, in the meantime, just, you know, always be good, alright? Let's see. Cool. So last time, we're still working on our script we worked on last week, a couple weeks ago. Remember that we worked on the script for this, and then we worked on the storyboard. Gonna go through this pretty quick. Kind of moderated. That's alright. Said he has finals and stuff, so wouldn't worry about too much about that. Okay. So I think maybe I think this stream we can my throat's really shot. Sorry. My throat's really constrained and needs to open up a little. There we go. I think we'll work on some of the backgrounds for these. There's only like 2 backgrounds for this, so that should be pretty easy. And these will either take, you know, the whole time or half the time, we don't know. Let's see else what I got. So remember last time I said that I would work on a little bit of the eyes with mod. So I worked on that like only a couple hours ago. I think this is a little bit better than what we had before. A little bit more better eyelash kind of shape with this. And I also got these racks to be vectors instead of shapes. So we're good with that. Yeah. Hi, Insipid. Yeah. Okay, it's good. Here's some reference pictures that I just grabbed really quick. So I got this one for a mirror pool, and then this is some reference for a park. It's another kind of art style that I want to have it closer to. So this is more like my shapes and colors kind of style I want to go for. So it won't look like this too much, but maybe more this kind of style. So, and same with this one too. We'll try to figure out how to get these kind of shapes and depth with, like, we can take out most of the details to make it simpler. So I think we'll do that, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right. So it'd be great if we can have some conversation, then we can just talk about it once we get this set up. So how you guys doing? I was doing pretty good. Yeah, good. That's good to hear. Yeah. What have I been up to? Good. Nice. You sound new, Shrivelukulu. Shelvaku. Have we not commented earlier? Yeah, also hi. Hi. Let's get this going. Let me just set up this file. So you see, like, I didn't exactly have the same proportions for stuff, but we can use this as a rough template as we go. So sometimes I directly trace some stuff, or try to just have something close and then just kind of go from here and start coloring in. So maybe I'll do a mix of that a little bit. What was that? Shikvakadu. I don't know. I don't know what I said. Sorry. the text is really small, and I'm nearsighted. That's why I gotta wear glasses, but it still doesn't quite help too much. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So I want to make a couple more layers here to make it easy for that. Probably want to also just redraw this storyboard later. Maybe a little bit. Maybe kind of adjust some, especially the mirror pool a little bit here. Yeah. Hi guys. I don't know why I just said that. Hi. Cabin Jabroni. Wow. Maybe I'm seeing some new faces. Or maybe I just... When you guys don't talk in the comments, then I think that you're not actually here. It's hard to say that, but yeah. Let me choose it. Yeah, I can really see this. Let's get rid of that. So, maybe we'll kind of like figure out what kind of shapes are in here and then kind of go from there. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my rules, I guess, just to keep it kind of easy for everyone else. In the description, it says to use English in here. I think that's one of the rules that Star thought about. So to use Google Translate if you have to. Like we don't actually know English enough, so it just makes it easier. So you can't like do one of those secret codes, you know. So we all know what you're talking about. And we can all like talk to you. If you're speaking in tongues, it's hard to understand. Otherwise, we have to figure out what your tongues are. So I'm sure if I was French, I would probably make everyone speak French too, or something. I don't know. That's a totally different thing. Yeah. So right now I'm just probably picking out some big shapes out of here. Let's see. Just pulling them out. This background has a lot of cool features in it, a lot of good depth into it. You can see like a lot of different layers go into here. Yeah. Yeah. This is Pinky in the Middle. I just took a screen grab from one of the episodes. I think it's Too Many Pinkie Pies from the season 3 episode. So this is direct from the show. So and you can see I'm having very loose kind of shapes to these, so I'm not worried about it. And as I said, I probably would either try to make this my own kind of thing that I kind of did at the beginning, my own style, or kind of just choose a couple of shapes out of here. Figured out that there's actually a lot, so probably want to pick and choose out of these that I'm drawing, and then choose out of these which ones to draw, which are even the more primary ones. Like I might not have to draw this shape over here, so it's not really because, you know, my new style is very super simple kind of stuff that it's hard to choose like what details to put into it now, you know. Let me read some of your stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. They use a stabilizer on my brush. I don't think. With my brush settings, they're just setting using pressure, just a fixed size, and then zoom at stage. So if I zoomed in, it'll be the same thickness as if I zoomed out. So I think the stabilizer is more. Oh, there it is. There's smoothing. That's at 60%. So that's probably a bit high. Wanted to zoom in. the higher the smoothing, the more points are not used, or it kind of interpolates to remove points instead of adding points. So that's why Flash doesn't quite have the best actual drawing tools. So with the brush tools, so that's why I usually use the line tool. It's much better because it's actually vector. Do I need to explain between vector and raster? It's not really here there too much, you know. If there's any art questions like that, let me know. Otherwise, this is gonna be most of the show is just me trying to find things to talk about with you guys. Trying to draw these real quick. Actually, try and trace them a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I took it from Too Many Peekabys. Yeah. It's interesting that, you know, this is an animation program, but the drawing tools aren't the best. So I've heard that it's actually sometimes more used for, I mean, it's used for a lot of things, especially nowadays. I think Adobe is trying to make it seem more useful by saying, oh, it can also do this kind of stuff, you know? So, like for video games and websites, of all things, they try not to talk about that much because that's kind of what got them into trouble. Not really themselves, but just because it was able to easily hackable. People were able to input some stuff. I don't know exactly how. Older technical stuff, but they're able to add malicious data and stuff into their SWF files, and if that's running on a website, then anyone who goes to that website might be getting those viruses and stuff, or whatever they want to put onto it. So yeah, and then it makes MLP can also hurt your computer. Or so I've told that it can do that. That's why Adobe is now. Well, I think they've actually confirmed that they will discontinue updating the Flash player, which is how you export. Wow, that's pretty tricky to draw again. So. Yeah, so in 2020 they're gonna discontinue the Flash player. So let's see what you guys are talking about now. I have two chats, so one of them is a bit taller, so I can look at this one and see. How do you get Flash? Does it need money? Yes and no. There's either a bundle, like the Adobe Cloud Suite. It's $50. You can look at the website, adobe.com. It's $50 for getting like 20-30 products that are all, you know, professional Adobe products, Photoshop, Illustrator. Let me just look at my taskbar at the bottom. Adobe, Illustrator, InDesign, Story, Audition, Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects. Those are really good all products. So. And if you get the cloud subscription, then you get all those and a couple more for about $50 a month. Or if you just want to buy one product, you could probably get that too. Not sure about the price of that, but yeah. There's illegal ways to get it for free, so we'll talk about that. Sorry guys, I'm so slow. What's the answer to life? 42. I know that's so stupid. Sorry. Yes. I I got a little note in my ear saying I lost frames. Oh no. So that might be, yeah, I'm slowing down. I'm jittering. What else do I have open? Nothing out of the ordinary. Can't wait for the depth of Flash on the web. I mean, that's the thing that just kind of just killed it off, was making it available for use on the web was what killed it. If it was, you know, only for, if Flash is only for animation, then people would use it way more and probably be way. If Adobe used it way more and used it more as like what Toon Boom is now, it would probably be even better than Toon Boom. So it's a shame that they made it too versatile in open source to make it actually be its own bane and kill its own self like that. So I'm using a line tool which has set points that I can add. I can zoom in, so I can use these little anchor points here and set those up. Animation, I haven't used it. No opinion. Okay. Yeah, if you're a student, you get a discount, which is only like 10 or 20 bucks less a month, so you still have to pay a lot. I don't think I ever used it. I'm actually using my dad's account because a long time ago he was using Flash more, but he wasn't really a full animator. But I guess he just needed it to access his Flash game stuff with his Flash team. So now he works on more database stuff, with instead of like mailing and stuff. So I don't know what he's doing anymore. He still opens Photoshop and Animate, but not as much. Yeah, it's a monthly thing. Does it cost money to get Flash? Yes. Yeah, in an alternate timeline, I'm sure if Flash was only for animation, it would have done way better. But because it also does everything else you want, like I made a couple of video games in my college, so with Flash, and we also use InDesign of all things. Which I now know is a big no-no to not do that. Just trying to use too many tools at the same time was bad. So I wouldn't recommend that. I just don't have enough context to know what I'm drawing. Let's see. If there is any more confusion about like those kind of Flash stuff of is it dead and stuff, is more is talking about again the Flash player. Yeah. Do you think Flash gets a bad rep? Yes, it's unnerving, it's unwanted and all that bad rep. Attributed to bad animation. Yeah. I mean, if you look at MLP, it like the first season, you can definitely tell that's like, at least to me, that's Flash animation. I think it's more because, you know, it's the people who you use it, you know, not to say like, oh, because you use Flash, then it's bad. It's more not, it's having the big people that own these stuff want them to be cheaper and faster made. So if you want them to just have a really quick cartoon, you know, I guess because it's just easier to use, it's hard to know the exact reason of like why most Flash animations for cartoons and TV don't look too good. Yeah. is the animator? Sometimes. I mean, there's people who are really good with flash animation, but then I just feel like it might be just be like the director saying, you know, and the animation director talking to each other, saying like this has to be animated, you know, tomorrow, and it's like 100 scenes or something extreme that it's has no room for have a good animation. I mean, imagine having to do, you know, 10 pages of your school history project, you know, by tomorrow. I mean, you'll get it done, but it might not be your best work. So that's just kind of the philosophy I'm thinking it might be. I mean, I'm sure you've done it good before, but if it's either not in your suit or something, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. Let me see what else. Yeah. Yeah, the MLP seasons they started good, but obviously get better. It is just because they know that this is actually being seen a bit more too, which is also probably the other thing. If they know many people aren't going to actually pay attention to the animation, or just, you know, that's probably why. Like, if you remember, the 80s cartoons were mostly just for selling the toys. Like, all those Transformers and everything else was just to buy the toys, which is MLP to an extent too. But you can tell, you know, that in later seasons they really are trying a lot more to get the stories across more than just, you know, buy the characters are different toys, like little play sets and stuff. A little bit out to the audience too. So to say like, oh, because it's Flash, that makes it bad, is just hugely, to me, you know, overstated and just wrong. Yeah, and that's probably why also that the 80s was, yeah, it's good considering that this is also one of the worst, because it had no creativeness to them as much, you know. There was, but it's not quite in the forefront, being highlighted as being one of the things. Yeah. Hey, what's up, some of you guys? Gino Player and Lady Groy. Thanks, man. Let's see what we got. I feel like I'm just tracing more, so that's easier. It's pretty good. Might keep the middle stuff a bit more clean. Definitely need a lot more layers. Whenever you've seen like my earlier stuff to my now stuff, you can tell a bit too that it is part of the animator too a bit, I guess. Just comes with experience, so I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's get this going. I think I'll just use this now and just follow along what I got. Essentially why I made these. Flash has a lot of shortcuts to it, yes. Because of the whole puppets, you can just create a whole puppet of a character, like you've seen if I start animating, that you can just have a whole character already rigged. Like in traditional animation, you would have to, you know, go here then start drawing it. That's horrible tracing. But with here, I can just drag and drop and then have 20 of these, as many as I want. And then these are all gonna, you know, play. And if I just play it, I have a blink cycle within it. So it has a lot of shortcuts like that, yeah. Gunsmoke, I've heard of it. It's that a Western, yeah. Any particular reason? Legit? Just out of curiosity, see anyone else. Maybe you've seen it before. It's good to have a wide variety of stuff you've seen. So if you wanted to do, if a director or someone says, hey, can you draw or write a script like this or something like a Western, you'll be able to go, okay, like you have a point of reference. So, fortunately, I've not been doing that too much. So, boop, 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 boop. There you go. Let's see. Something's not connecting. Oh, okay. Mega Army Blink Bot. Yeah. Also on broader person. Okay. Yeah. I think the last Western movie I saw was, I don't know. What was it? It was something. Sorry. Ooh, it was like the Seven Samurai, but it was Western. What was that called? Remember that? I don't know. What was it called? It was also the basis a little bit for The Bug's Life, the Pixar. Oh yeah, I totally made this simpler. If it doesn't close, I can use this tool to maybe see if I can close larger and larger gaps. No, it's just not behaving there. Oh, it's not even close there. There we go. Okay. Favorite Pixar film is WALL-E, I think. That's a lot of people's favorites. I know a lot of people don't like, you know, the second and third act, but I like them. I think it's just as fun as the first act. Oh, thank you. Okay. Magnificent 7. Oh, that's pretty good. Guess I don't, you know, try and find those movies if you're asking for that. So I think this kind of just came up while browsing. So sorry. Yeah. So next. Oh, but that's actually over. Yeah. Oh, cool. You like robotics? Nice. I mean, that's good. That seems pretty important role now. That we have to know how to take care of the robots. Need a robot master to talk with them, I guess. Make sure they're all okay. Repairer. Make sure they don't enslave us. I don't know where this old stream's going anymore. Just trying to draw a mushroom. Come on, guys. Want me to think while I'm trying to draw a mushroom? I'm already halfway done with the hour-long stream. Thought I would get through this. Maybe we'll just continue with this next time if I don't finish this. Look at the park background, I might not have time for that. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just quiet because I don't know what to say. You guys are great. You guys are keeping the conversation going, actually. Otherwise, I have nothing to say then. I'd just be working on my own, you know? So yeah, that worked. That didn't quite work out. Yeah, we need all these drawing tools. Still doesn't do it perfect. So don't need those, and we don't need that. Okay, we got that. Looks like I already drew that. Oops. If I do that, that's something. So if I go here and then draw a line like that. I think I just redrew something I already had, so I'm making this better. So now we can see the mushroom. Okay. Okay. I think I'm concentrating on all this too much. Trying to make this perfect. Yeah. Oh, and I saw The Incredibles too. Almost half a month ago, a little bit at the beginning of the month. It was really good. But yeah, I would have liked to see a couple more references to the first movie, but I guess because it's been so long, it's okay to not have those, so you can just focus on the main story now. It's not when you have to think like a bunch of kids haven't seen the first one or care, so I guess that's okay. But I would love to see like the Bon Voyage and all those characters. We don't really see the Syndrome or anyone else in there either, or like know what happened after that. Like, are they still in jail or anything? We don't know. But it was good. Obviously the best scene was with Jack fighting the raccoon. I think the whole theater was laughing. It was really great. Just the absurdity of it. It's so fun. Use the whole. I'll try to put this in less layers if I can. Just trying to make every one of those different layers. Maybe I'll just try to combine them. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry for spoilers. I mean, it's been a month. I mean, everyone has seen, you know, Infinity War. I haven't seen it. So don't spoil that, even though I feel like I've already been spoiled a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got spoiled by that too with Spike. Yeah, I don't know. There's just some franchises where it's like, whatever, you know? I go ahead and spoil it for stuff for me, but then it's like, don't actually spoil stuff that I care about. So. It's hard to know, and like internet is just so unfiltered. As like you can have someone make a joke about a spoiler and then you go, oh no, was that actually a spoiler? Was that actually a joke? You know, you want to be able to tell. You watch the episode in order. Oh man. Now the real episodes are out of order too, right? How you gonna watch? How you guys gonna watch those? Are you gonna do the American Discovery Family, or are you gonna do the Australians, or the whatever else was going on? Some other country was messed up too, and they're gonna show them. When they showed off the Yakety Yak one early too, I guess it's a little preview. Have you guys seen those, or? I try to watch them in order, so. But even now, I haven't watched all of them yet that have aired, so I think I've just been too busy on my own projects to like don't have enough time to take a break, I guess. This kind of stuff. Kind of nice. Yeah, when it come out, that's the question of like, when is it come out? Is it come out when someone with one of them does it early, or is it when the official channel does it? Yeah, I take breaks, but I'm exaggerating. I take a break when I sleep. Let's see. Let's take the US release. Oh, you did see it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some people don't have cable to watch it on Discovery Family. That's true. That must be tougher. Now for like on Netflix, they're gonna get rid of it on August 31st. So I guess gotta watch it then. Is it on any other streaming channels or services? Or is it like only on like Netflix and probably something else? I already got the website, but that doesn't really have them either, I don't think. Like the Discovery Family website, did they have them? It's available now, links. Okay. Oh yeah, it's on plenty of websites. I mean, people upload them like, whoa, to like, to like DeviantArt and YouTube. So it's not like it's. I guess I was looking for legal ones. I guess legal uploads of the episodes. I was just reading that on Netflix they were gonna get rid of it. At least maybe not update it, or just actually get rid of it. It's hard to say from like their clickbaity title. Here. I don't know, making these so nice. Doesn't have to be another framed up, so I should be more careful. Oh. I'll do this as a cover up. Screen. It's almost Greenwater. Haha. Okay. What do we got? Boop. Okay, so we got that. I think I said in one of the other last week's streams that these backgrounds can take a while to make, so hope you guys aren't holding your breath. That's weird though that I had that. Should have been on this layer, right? Background's looking neat. Thanks. I feel like when I look too far, I should move this bit closer, so I don't have to lean in too far. There we go. That's a little better. Is that good? Do you have any tips for drawing backgrounds? I mean, basically what I've been doing just now the whole time. Yeah, I can keep working on this later. Maybe I'll work on the other one now. This one. So like this one, I just, you know, try to make it objectively, try to, like, if you were blurring your eyes a bit, just make it as simple shapes and stuff. With how I drew it. Made a sky background, some clouds, some hills, and then the ground. And then I made this picnic shape by having a normal rectangle, then adding some lines that are straight up and down, and then you can take all of this and then you can skew it out. There's a special command to do this, to like stretch it out so you can have better perspective. Stuff like that. Now there will be a picnic in our video, I think. Yeah. So I actually made this for a video for my next video. So look forward to that. I just made that background today, so maybe I'll probably take some tips from this background and see if I can maybe change this a little bit. Maybe make it more like this. Get rid of these mountains. Wish more arts over than perspective tools. Yeah. I know Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator has a bunch. They have like a whole, actually really robust perspective tools. Like they have like full like grid lines for like 2-point perspectives and everything. It's really incredible. Only use them like in college, like we used them as a like a learning tool kind of thing. We didn't really, I never really use them. I don't really use Illustrator too much. I think I should more because it's a bit better at drawing vector work, like what I can do, what I'm doing now. Like I can totally do any of this in Illustrator, but I'm not. I don't know. I guess I just got too used to the Flash controls, like how to draw. That's like, oh no, like I don't want to learn a whole new tool set to then, you know, save like 2 seconds, you know, off of something else, like another project. Just didn't feel like it was worth it enough to go along with that, you know. It's definitely useful in some situations, but I feel like if I had to like then export it back to Flash with Illustrator, that's kind of when it gets sometimes a bit laggy. We had a couple collab projects where one of our background artists made everything in Illustrator, and then I tried to bring that into Flash and it just started to really slow down everything. Like it totally lagged the animation and everything else. So it's like, yeah, Like all these drawing tools in Flash are already designed to work in Flash, obviously. Except for some of the new pattern brush tools, they sometimes just lag the whole scene too. One of my, like a year ago, I think, I had a video where I wanted Derpy to draw. I kind of draw on a piece of paper. I actually drew it with crayon. I forgot what the episode was. What was it called? And I wanted to use a pattern brush. And the pattern brush that I used with Flash lacked it so much that I just couldn't draw with anything anymore. And it just did not work out. That I had to, there's like different views you can use. Then go to view and then preview mode. So I'm using full, and then there's like fast and outlines. I had to like use outlines, which gets rid of all the colors and just shows the outline lines for these. So I had to use that because the pattern brush I was using was too much for the system, even though it was made to use with Flash. So okay, and 7. Sorry, probably late for you. Is it more convenient to do it all in one program? I'm gonna see if I stop buffering. Yeah. But also no, you lose some stuff, obviously, because like some programs have more more tools than others. Like I probably wouldn't sound edit in Flash, but I would totally sound edit in Audition. So I probably wouldn't make some crazy transition or camera effects in Flash. I would use it in Premiere or After Effects. So use what each of the tools are probably used for, or most used for properly, or whatever has the best tools for the job you want. I just got used to drawing with Flash, so I don't use Illustrator. I just, you know, these probably aren't the best tools to draw, but they're just fine for me. If I was professionally using, you know, if I was hired to draw with stuff with Vector, I'd probably sit down and learn Illustrator to do it right. And if I wanted to animate, I would go into Animate. But it's just, you know, use the tools you have and try to choose whatever works the best for each job. Here's a cute little background. Probably had the tree there. Let's see where the tree goes. Tree goes here. Oh yeah, did I space out for the last week at the end of the stream? I wasn't sure if you were really talking or had recording of random stuff being said about the flying saucer. Yeah, that was I don't know exactly what spurred that. I think one of you started talking about it. They were like, "What's up with the toasters and stuff?" last week, and I was like inspired to like just try to figure it out on my own. Of like, why are there toasters? And that kind of spurred off that. So that was all live and all improv, I guess you can say. So, but that was really fun. I watched it back and it was so funny. Yeah. I guess the reason that I have flying toasters is I was trying to look up some. I didn't want to use like the ones that come with the stream tools, like the we're starting soon or be back soon kind of screens. So I wanted to make my own, and I looked through a bunch of old style. Those type of stuff, wallpapers and screensavers. And I don't think I've ever used that screensaver personally with the flying toasters. It's officially called After Dark. There's probably some cool history with that. Probably look that up. I just thought it was neat. Kind of went with the weirdness of whatever this is, this kind of show. So kind of fit with that. Yeah. Yeah. I think one of the more famous ones is that one where he was mad at that car in that movie. I'm walking here. That was improv, I think. It's a famous line. Haha. Yeah, sometimes I just let my mind go and just try to improv. Really fun. I think Muppets was a good inspiration for me as a kid, and they would always improv too, or just come up with silly situations. So I was trying to learn how to just keep talking for a long time, apparently. Like this. We're pretty good at just keep talking forever. Really about nothing. If I have nothing actually to say, I'll just keep talking. So that's kind of why I just keep rambling on. And I know Star sometimes would get angry or like start using caps lock to like say, stop talking. And it's like, I don't actually know how to end it or like how to actually stop talking to keep talking, Oh, right. Oh yeah, there was so many cool Windows. I think I had a Windows Vista or XP. One of those early 2000s. And I would just just play with the screensavers for like hours, just like exploring all of them. What was one of my favorites? Yeah. Yeah, Shibboleth. This is looking pretty good. I like this. There we go. Hey, we finished the background in time. Woo, alright. So I'll probably finish this one. There's probably a lot more detail I could put in. But I think we got this one. Let's probably copy this into here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. What's my favorite desktop background? I'm trying to remember what I thought. There was a cool 3D one. There was also one that had 3D text. That you could like type in any text you wanted, and it would display it in 3D and like rotate around and have fun with that. The pipes ones were cool. I know a lot of people would say like the 3D maze, but I don't think I was at the right time to look at those properly. I think that'd be really cool. That's a cool one. Alright. Always want to zoom out. It's a good art tip to zoom out a lot. See the composition is looking good or not. Okay. Yeah. It's made in text. What day is it? 15. Okay. Not that it matters when or not. Let's see. So I think we can hopefully quickly put these backgrounds into our storyboard. Maybe time it out a little bit, or that's probably too much. We'll probably do that later. Do. So for here, we need to zoom in. We have the bush here. Should we add the... Guess we can add a joke of having maybe Mudbriar here look at her. Like have a cutaway or a zoom out here. And then we see Mudbriar looking at her. And then that, or that might be a bit much, I don't know. And then end. Thanks. Have you talked before on here? Kikrowski? That's a cool name. Thanks. Let's see. Almost that time. It's mostly just so I can have dinner at a reasonable time, you know? So these are backgrounds. Okay, we're gonna end it in a bit. So if there's any more questions about anything, let me know. About me or anything going on or anything. Any art tips or stuff you want. Happy for that. That's kind of what this is for, so we can talk together and show off what I'm doing. Let's get this going. Otherwise, it's gonna be quiet. Okay. How have my projects been going? That's a great question. I was able to figure out. Yeah, they're going. Not as quick as I'd like. I have to figure this out. So I got the YG channel. You can see that. Got the YG channel. I got what else? So that'll be something for next week. So that's going. Then the movie. It's kind of been meh. Maybe I also got it's kind of dipped for my stuff, and then I got Folly of Celestia, so that's been going good. Work on that maybe a little bit this week. Maybe get like a couple more shots with that. Got a new animator, so that's fun. Working with her. What else? Oh, and then Delta Brony. Working on some commissioned artwork for that, some vectors, some characters and stuff. With that, so that's all going good. Anything else? And I guess art stuff here. So live. Live is going good. So that'll be on DeviantArt, and I might make a compilation of some of them. I think we made about 3 of them so far. So probably make a compilation of them maybe next month or whatever. I don't know. Sometime. That's been going good. Yeah. That's that. And I usually try to work on at least 2 or 3 of these a week. So I'll have this one soon. The regular video. I worked on it a little bit today. Just got some layout for that. Figured out that it's maybe a bit bigger than I thought, but that's okay. Just in terms of some assets and stuff. Like I had to create a lot more assets than I thought for backgrounds and characters and stuff. Boop. It's good to see an animation down on the record. Uploads regularly. Regularly is a bit generous. I try to have a bunch of projects, so eventually, if you just have like as many projects as this, one of these is gonna come out, you know, regularly, or it's gonna seem like it's gonna be regularly uploaded, you know. More often than this, yeah. Well, you know, no saying names of who doesn't upload that much. Not that I had anyone in mind when I said that. But yeah, I don't know. I just always feel like if I'm not working, then that's bad, because I know I got a following up there at the top. So it's just a numbers game of whether or not it means you have someone to post to, you know. If I didn't have you guys, probably be only working on maybe like 1 or 2 projects instead of like what am I working on, like 4 or 5 now. So that helps a bunch with that. So thanks guys. Yeah, but we're just one thing. Just opposition. Yeah, there's tons of people we could describe that too. Didn't have anyone in mind. If there's anyone who I think needs more love, is probably Brutal Weather. They just make super high quality stuff, but then they just have a really small following. So I definitely want you guys to check those that channel out. I think they post more regularly on DeviantArt a bit more. That's not really a bad thing either. In your YouTube channel, you just probably spend way more time animating. Brutal Weather, probably find your channel if you want. You've probably seen them in the, you know, best of stuff. They got really high quality YouTube videos. Let's see if I can do this without killing everything. Whoosh. What's this gonna show? That's gonna show that. That's good. Boosh. It's kind of clipped off at the top there, but here they are. So I would recommend that you know, the subscriber count is better. It was like 14 or 18,000 like a year ago, so it's getting better with 21,000. So this is one of their videos. So probably go find their channel. There's a dot. I just read in recent memory. I just thought that they would need more love there. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, they have really good ideas too with their videos. Yeah. And then there's me. We're trying to make it as simple as possible to have it be really cute. And more time travel stuff going on. So we're all doing what we know. I'm just adding some keyframes there. And then how much of the background do I have? But that much. Probably add a little bit more. Probably next time. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're good here. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did that on. Let's put it on DeviantArt too. They got a lot of cool stuff there. Really good. Okay. I think I'll try and compress my rambling a little bit. It's gonna be hard. To end this. See ya. So next time we'll have. I'll cooking show the the background of the cave. Maybe time this out, or we can do that live. We're going to time this out, the timeline, and then start animating a little bit more and start animating it. I don't know how much you want to see this animated, because I feel like this is... When we get there, we'll see how much actually animation we need. I think model will be pretty easy because she doesn't need to move too much. It's more in the eyes, like where she's looking, than, you know, actually having her bounce around like a Derpy or a Pinkie Pie would. So, and the rocks don't animate either, so that should be a bit easier. So, oh, thanks, Elliot. Oh, you want to see everything? Okay, well, I don't think you want to have another stream of me working on this background, so I'll have it done. And you've probably seen like half of it, so you won't need to see all of it, you know. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, and thanks for helping with the story of this. I know a couple of you guys were there, so maybe we'll have figure out what star where he went or not. Maybe just fell asleep. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for watching. There you are. It's camera. Hi. Yeah. So if you're new, haven't been here before, I'll have this particular video and all these. I think Star's a boy. I think we talked about. I think I talked to him afterwards. He told me some details. If you're new, this video and I think all my live streams are archived as videos on demand on my channel, in my live stream playlist, so you can check them there. I think they're just unlisted on my regular site, so it doesn't look like my channel is all live streams. That's why I did that. So check those out if you want to see my other live streams if you're new, or if you're not and forgot what I looked like 4 months ago, you can check that out too. Otherwise, check out my description and read that, please. It's pretty long, so I'd like it if you would look at that and check those out too. Socials are important if you want to keep in contact with me. And then some FAQs. If there's any questions you think I would need there, let me know. Otherwise, I think you did. I wasn't looking the whole time, but I think you guys were really good. Like we didn't need the moderator too much to get you guys together. So keep you in line, but that's a bit harsh to say. Yeah, I knew I would try and compress this. So okay, this one. All right. We'll be live next, whatever today is, Wednesday, 5 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, whatever that'll be. Yeah, that's true, you guys are crazy. We'll have another stream 23 and 50 minutes from 22 and 50 minutes from now. Is that how it works? Anyway, that's how it works. Okay, found the button. Okay, see ya. That was good. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks, Shavakadu. I probably won't die. I just have some water, and I'm probably forgot how to drink. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. I think it's because I'm just trying to yell too much, you know, this whole time. And then, you know, it's like you're... when you're yelling too much, that when you try to drink, it's like the opposite. So you kind of forget. You like how to... you can hear myself. Yeah, my mic is a lapel mic, like a TV mic. So it's just riding right on my shirt, so it's right under my neck. And I'm also kind of a loud drinker, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that kind of happens when you... what's it called when you throw your voice, or you use it too much that you just come raspy a little bit? Like the... is there any, like, exercises or techniques to, like... it sounds weird, but, like, expand your throat a little bit, I guess? Like, I get anxious a lot, so I guess, like, constricts my throat, so I'm sure I can look those up. If there's any ways to expand the throat so I can yell louder or not, because I don't feel I'm using all my yelling throat power. Is that a real book, Shavakadu? Should I look it up too? I mean, I like talking, I just have to control how much, know when you guys know whether or not I'm when you understand what I'm talking about. I don't have to say it 2 or 3 times. It's not a real book. Okay. This is kind of like ending it. I just feel like this is more relaxed for people to... maybe any more general conversations, we can do this. Or you don't know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like a post show. Yeah. So I guess it's for people who want to stick around and talk, or not at least know that I'm not still drawing. So that's why I had to create this whole screen there. That was fun. I get to draw each of the toasters and toast. I think it's only like a 3 or 4 frame for the wing flap. It was such quick to get that going. Almost out of water. Yeah, that took a lot. There's some... ugh. Okay, you gotta want to know what's in there. This is just orange juice pulp that I poured water in. Yeah, we don't want to finish that. It's getting kind of warm. Okay. There you go. Eat some dinner. Work on... come back and maybe work on one more project. Maybe. I'll see. Probably work on Delta commissions. I don't think I specified that it's a commission. That's okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, free people, we're still here. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Alright, see ya.